Hey guys, it's week 10 on Dancing with the Stars, All Stars. It's finals week, and tonight is actually the finale. There is so much to talk about, especially all that happened last night. So, without further ado, we're gonna get right into that. Reviewing last night. So, the final three couples are Shawn and Derek, Melissa and Tony, and Kelly and Val, if you didn't know that yet. I'm sure most of you do. As, of course, the show was last night, but you never know. Last night, each couple had to do a favorite redo dance, and then they did their freestyles, but they were supersized freestyles, so they were allowed to bring other people into their freestyles. Since this is an all-star season, they did it a little bit differently, but I thought it was a great idea. So Kelly and Val went first, and I thought they did good. I feel like they were overscored because of an obvious slip up that was in the dance, and it was pointed out, but she didn't get I don't know. I feel like the judges' scoring is not always fair, which I will get into in a minute. Then Melissa and Tony went next, and I don't know. I think this is about the point where I become a bad word to all the couples that are competition. And I've liked Melissa and Tony all season, but at this moment, right now, I don't like them as much as I used to. I just, I don't know. I feel like that 30 was expected. I feel like the judges are favoring them, and I feel like Tony needs to stop saying that he should win. That that's really been annoying me, especially last night. I feel like shouldn't keep saying that. I know he keeps saying that like he's never won, and I know that Melissa has never won, and I feel like even though Shawn and Kelly have won regular seasons, this is an all-star season, and nobody has won that. I feel like I've been saying that way too many times to so many people the last couple days because I feel like they just don't get it. But it's the truth. Sorry. And then of course, Shawn and Derek did their quick step as their redo dance, and I'm starting to think that like maybe these dances were chosen for them because they were all from week 3, and I think that's too much of a coincidence. But I was kind of mad at Derek for choosing to break the rules again. Although this time I was hoping the judges would not be so cruel. Unfortunately they were. So I was just like, oh my gosh. And their score was really low. So I was not impressed. You know, I could go on and on about how I feel about the judges scoring, but I really do feel like they favor certain couples, and they let certain, I really don't know how it works, but some couples can break the rules and get away with it, and other couples get constantly beat up for the littlest things, and I just don't think it's fair. I mean, just, I know that they have like rules supposedly that they're supposed to follow and all that, but when like a couple makes a mistake and still can get a 10, but yet this another couple makes no mistakes, does perfectly, but yet because of their rules being broken or whatever, I just I'm not even gonna go there. So I was really unhappy with Shawn and Derek being in last place last night with scores anyways. And then of course we went on to the freestyles. Kelly and Val did, I feel like it was beautiful, but I feel like copying way too much from a movie is not a good thing. And I honestly don't think that they even deserve the scores that they got. That's just that's how I feel about that. And then I feel like Melissa and Tony didn't really do anything that special. It was just a whole bunch of lifts and I don't know. It didn't feel like a freestyle dance. It felt just more like a contemporary dance. And did it deserve a perfect score? Honestly, I don't know. But of course, once again, the judges get to decide that. And then Shawn and Derek, of course, did their freestyle. And for me, that was the freestyle of the night. That was the dance of the night. They brought in the Fab Five into Fierce Five into their routine, and I was left completely speechless at watching it. It was absolutely amazing, outstanding, incredible. They combined I saw quite a few different dances combined into one. Uh, so many crazy tricks and flips and just so much fun stuff all together, and it was absolutely amazing to watch. I've seen it like 100 times since last night, and I really I just for me having watched like so many freestyles, I've had quite a few favorites, but I have to say this is my favorite freestyle that I have ever seen. I really do think that it is the best freestyle that I have ever seen. So I'm sure you guys are dying to know what my prediction is for tonight and my final ranking prediction of the final three. And I am dying to share it with you guys. So without further ado, I think that Kelly and Val are going to end up in third place. I think that Melissa and Tony are going to end up in second place. And I think that Shawn and Derek are going to win. And I really hope that people voted. I stayed up until 1 a.m. last night, and I didn't vote like the whole time because I had to take a break to go to dance for about an hour and a half or so. And then I came back home. I went right back to voting. I voted until 1 a.m. And then I went to bed, and then I woke up early this morning to vote some more, and I voted until the very last second. I voted until the very last second. And that was, I counted, yes, 545 votes for Shawn and Derek. So I did my part. I I really I gave it my all, and I just I hope it paid off. I really do. And in order to like get all these votes, I was like borrowing everyone's phones and texting people, telling them to vote, even people that don't watch. I was just like, you know what? Just text this number, call this number. Just do me this favor real quick and it would mean the world to me. And I was actually surprised by how many people listened. So I thought that was great. And I can't say I didn't try. I guess at this point, whatever happens, I really don't like saying that, but it really is whatever happens at this point. After basically the last 2 years, the last three finales have been complete heartbreakers for me, with my couples getting third, and second respectively. It just, I hope bad things come in threes. I hope this season has been amazing, but I hope this finale doesn't end the way the previous three have. I really don't. It got to the point where I just didn't feel like I would ever feel that extreme happiness of my couple winning. And now there's a chance, but it's just so completely terrifying that it just, it's so, this season has been just, I expected it to be outstanding, but I didn't realize just how much it would be. I didn't realize that I fall so much in love with a couple, and just, I was Team Shawn from the very beginning, but just each week I have fallen more and more in love with them, and just, I feel like I've lived their dances with them. Like, they've made me laugh, they've made me cry, they've made me smile, and I've just been through all these highs and lows with them. And